Should I send QR code now?
Sure.
Okay.
Wouldn't so.
All in at once.
Right now.
Some after work, some before work. That would be better. Now, hey, Rukaiya.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Rukaiya is not a very cheerful person. Why? She has a beautiful smile, but I think she doesn't want to spend it, you know. She says, now, I'll save some of my smile for the future. Who are you saving it for, Rukaiya? Who are you
No
saving your
one,
smile
or
for?
no one's there.
Huh? Okay, she understood exactly what I meant. Hey,
Good
look,
evening, sir.
Musharraf.
How was
Like
your day, sir?
my day, as usual, you know, busy with work, very little time to relax.
Mhm.
Now that I'm running that KYP center there, I am the one in charge, so it's a bit difficult.
In your house, sir?
How someone can speak so long? You took PN 3:30 class, then 5:30 class, then 7. Before
Yeah,
that, you took offline.
exactly. On Wednesday, even after 8:30, you know. Yesterday, not day for yesterday. Yeah, I finished at 9:30. But I have had, you know, bigger records. I mean, I have taught and for 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day, back to back as well. Now my physical stamina has gone
Don't you
down.
feel pain your mouth?
I don't know. As long as the students are giving a positive response, they're learning, I don't feel tired much. You know, when I was younger, I used to stand and teach for 12 hours back to back, physical classes only. Now that I am on a chair, so of course, I don't feel physically very tired, but yeah, I do get mentally tired sometimes, especially when the students turn up without doing their homework. Lucky, you're on your way attending the class or just decided to stay online today?
Sir, when are you going to start KYP class?
Which class, Mashara?
KYP,
The KYP
you said?
classes are on. People are taking admissions. Every month we have to take 40, 50 admissions, you know.
Okay, sir.
It's a pre-course, as you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I'm offering my services, you know. I'm teaching classes as well.
Is it online also?
No.
Only physical class.
Yeah, you have to walk to the institute.
Okay, sir.
Hello, Sabati. I told her you won't have to wish me first. I'll be the first one. Sabati, now you're not responding, you're ignoring me. I will complain now. Okay, Lucky. Sanju Baba, why is your camera off? And Manisha Didi. Yeah, good. Are you planning to go somewhere, Manisha, after the class? Ah, nice.
I'm also feeling hungry now.
Technology hasn't, you know, evolved so much that she could pass the food to you. Otherwise, she would share. She's a very sharing kind of person, Manisha. She shares everything. Right, Manisha?
What, sir?
Nothing. Some things sound funny only when timing is right. Once the timing is off, there is no fun left. Guys, first of all, I'm gonna check. Uh, Lucky, lucky. People share things, not people. Okay. How do you share people? People share things. People don't share people. People share people, guys.
No,
Hello,
sir.
yeah. And so the homework page. Dekho, I've realized that anybody, even if you have fallen behind, just a little bit of cooperation from the teacher, from your senior friends, your friends, classmates, and a little bit of you can bounce back. You can easily catch up. Okay, Sabine. Questions and short answers. Yesterday we talked about Sabine Karen, foreign correspondent and keen traveler. And keen traveler, if you describe somebody as a keen student, you mean to say they are interested in studies or not? A keen learner, a keen musician.
Yeah. They are interested.
Very interested.
Yep. So after reading her story, have some question answers about her. Let's take a look. You are interviewing Sabine. Complete the question. How long
Have you worked?
Have you worked for the La Journal American?
Okay, everybody, this is how you ask this question. People, ask me, okay, about my experience, job, teaching. How long have you?
How long have you taught
Taught
me?
How long
us.
have you worked as a teacher of English, right? Another, third. How long have you been a teacher of English? All three are the same? How long have you taught English? How long have you been a teacher of English? How long have you worked as a teacher of English? They're all the same, guys. I hope you understand. And
Yes,
my
sir.
answer would be for nearly 17 years now. 2.
Which famous people have you met?
Which famous people have
Which
you met?
famous people have you met?
Which famous people have you met? Which famous people have you met?
Sir, when will we use did? Like we use did in question.
I think, Khushi, you should remember the same example that I gave. कि आपके दो दोस्त होते हैं और आप एक झगड़ालू है, एक बहुत बातूनी है, गप्पे मारने वाला. तो दोस्त लड़की,
Okay.
so you call them the one who talks a lot, okay? But when there is a fight, then you call that friend because he's needed there. So both the sentences are correct. Which famous people did you meet is a correct sentence, everybody. Okay? It is not a wrong sentence. But where is the question? Where will you use it? Aisha is still not here. Aisha, are you here, beta? She was absent the day before yesterday as well. I don't know if she can catch up. She needs extra help too. Let's see. Number 2. So, Khushi, which famous people have you met is a question about your experience, right?
Yes,
Which
sir.
famous people have you met is a question about your experience. She's here. And another question, which famous people did you meet is a question
About
about the description of the past.
detail.
डिटेल. अगर देखो खुशी बताते, आप बोल रहे हो कि हम ना एक बार बहुत बड़े इम्पोर्टेंट पार्टी में गए. वहां बहुत से फेमस लोग आए हुए थे। तो हमारा क्वेश्चन अब क्या होगा आपसे? विच फेमस पीपल हैव यू मेट, या विच फेमस पीपल डिड यू मीट देयर?
Which famous
Have you met?
people did you meet there?
समझ में आ रही बातें? विच
Sir,
फेमस,
please repeat.
हाँ, ओके। आयशा बेटा, हैव यू डन योर होमवर्क?
No, sir, I haven't.
I was just talking about you before you joined the class, and I thought that because you missed the class the day before yesterday, I've already said this, okay, to all the people here. This unit, please don't miss a class, because each class is going to be useful. You know, I do not teach a lot of things in one day, but small things every day, and that makes a bigger change. So please, if you somehow miss the class, do watch the recording, the whole of it, okay? And if you still need any extra help, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay? Don't hesitate. Just text me, ask me. I'm struggling. These exercises are very important. So, Aisha, I have a question. Yesterday we talked about this woman. What is her name? And her name Karen. I can hear some noises coming from you. Okay. And today we are now talking about that lady. We have some question answers here. So first question was, how long you means Sabine, right? You are interviewing Sabine. आप सबीने को इंटरव्यू कर रहे हो। क्या पूछोगे? कब से ला जर्नल अमेरिका में काम कर रहे हैं? कितना दिन हो गया है ना? How long have you worked for the La Journal America? For over 10 years. कौन कौन से फेमस लोगों से आप मिली थी, मिली हैं?
मिली है।
कौन कौन से फेमस लोगों से आप मिली हैं? Which famous people have you met? तो क्या which famous people did you meet is a wrong sentence? No. सब लोगों को एक एग्जांपल देता हूं दोस्तों। आपका एक दोस्त है जिसके बहुत कॉन्टेक्ट्स हैं गन वगैरह वालों से, लड़ाई उड़ाई में बहुत आगे रहता है, और एक दोस्त है जो बहुत मस्त बातें करता है लेकिन लड़ाई बड़ाई में बिल्कुल नहीं रहता। तो आपके 4-5 फीमेल फ्रेंड्स आपके घर आई हैं, आप उनमें से किसको इनवाइट करोगे दोनों दोस्तों में से? सेकंड, जिसकी बातें करने की स्किल बहुत अच्छी है, राइट? ताकि वो आए थोड़ा एंटरटेन करे आपके दोस्तों को, राइट? उसकी जरूरत है वहां पे। मान लो फिर आ जाए कोई झगड़ा झमेला हो जाए भाई, फिर आप किसको बुलाओगे? तो उसको नहीं बुलाओगे जो बातें अच्छा करता है। यू विल कॉल दैट पर्सन हु हैज गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट। तो दोनों दोस्त हैं ना आपके, अलग अलग जगह पे जरूरत पड़ते हैं उनकी। वैसे ही पास्ट सिंपल इज यूज्ड इन अ सर्टेन प्लेस एंड द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट इज यूज्ड इन अ स्लाइटली डिफरेंट प्लेस। So we all know that the present perfect is used for 3 situations. You know, experience, an action that is started in the past has continued to the present, not an action that is started in the past and finished in the past. That's a different thing. Started in the past and has continued to the present. And the third, the task has been completed in the, coming to the present. Here, I have done my homework. Okay. I have had lunch, right? I've watched this movie. All right. So now the point is, which famous people did you meet is not wrong English. It is just not okay here, because the person who is interviewing is asking about her experiences. So she asked, which famous people have you met? She says Nelson Mandela and the last 3 US presidents. But I'm giving you another context where a person says that I went to a very big party. There were a lot of famous people. Then you can ask, which famous people did you meet at that party? Because everybody can connect, right? Which famous people did you meet at that party? Because there was a conversation about an event in the past, and you are describing, going into that, into the details of that event. Oh, you were at a party. Oh, there were famous people. Which famous people did you meet? Did you see there? Past tense. So the context is different. The sentence is not right or wrong. You need to understand the context. Don't invite a fighter friend when you need somebody to entertain girls, okay? And don't invite an entertainer when you need a fighter. Okay, similarly. So understand the purpose. And again, I will say, Indian students struggling doesn't make sense because you guys have the same equivalent in Hindi. किससे मिली हैं और किससे मिली आप, किससे मिली और किससे मिली हैं, कौन कौन से फेमस लोगों से मिली हैं. So that is the present perfect. किससे किससे मिली पार्टी में, that is past simple.
Past
Okay. Number 3, everybody.
Have
Look,
you ever had dinner
with the US president.
with
inquiring
the US
about your
president?
experience. Inquiring about experience, huh? Have you ever had dinner with the US
Had
president?
dinner with the US
No, I
president.
haven't. But I have with the French president. But I have. There is ellipsis. Ellipsis means dropping words. Okay. I have means what? I have had dinner. I have had dinner with the French.
French president.
Okay, number 4. How many books
Have you written?
have you written? Have you
Written.
written? How many books have you written? 4.
Oh, they're all for
How?
Yes,
Okay, wait. I have to explain why this is correct. Zafri, mute yourself, beta, because there are people around you talking. Okay. Now, take a look at this. How many books have you written? Why not did you write? Again, I'll explain the same. An action that is started in the past and finished in the past is past simple. But when an action is started in the past, has continued to the present, is the present perfect. So somebody will say, but sir, she finished all those 4 books in the past. Yes, then look at it this way. How many books have you written? The experience of how many books? Okay. So how many books have you written? I have written 4. And those who speak Hindi, आपने अब तक कितनी किताबें लिखी हैं? So present perfect. Connection with the Hindi. Equivalent. Exact, correspondence, relation here. How many books have you written? कितनी किताबें आपने लिखी हैं? Okay. When I was in Russia, I wrote some books. अब कौन सा सवाल पूछोगे? When I was in Russia, I wrote some books.
How many books have you
What's
written?
your experience?
No, Khushi. Notice the tense. Notice the context. I
How
am
many books did you
talking
write?
about. Khushi, remember, I'm talking about a past event. When I was in Russia, I wrote some books. Because of
Past
this.
simple.
How many books have you written?
No, you can't.
How many books did you write?
Exactly.
It's past simple
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Finish the action.
Because of my context, I said, when I was in Russia, I wrote some books. When I was in Russia, I wrote some books. Now tell me, what should be your question?
How many books did you write?
Okay, let me try and explain one more time. You use the past simple when you're talking about the past. And I am talking about the past because my first sentence was, when I was in Russia, I wrote some books. Am I not talking about the past?
Yes, sir, you are.
So you should ask a question in the past simple. How many books did you write? It means, how many books did you write while you were there, while you were in Russia? Now, isn't it clear that I'm talking about a past time, a specific past time when I was in Russia? And that's why the past simple. But if I just simply say, I have written books, you want to know about my experience, okay? How many books have you written? And again, it is so far, not while I was in Russia. See the difference. So far, till today, experience, till today. Okay, I have talked to more than 300 people on the internet till today. I have talked. I can talk to more, okay? But before I was married, I talked to, because now I'm saying before I was married, I'm talking about the past time. So when you're talking about the past time, when you're talking about a past event, of course you will use the past simple. But when you talk about the experiences today, then you change that into the present perfect. Let me tell you, I'm giving you 2 sentences. I'm going to put my image on the line to help you understand. Okay. Before I was married, I dated 3 girls. Okay. I had 3 girlfriends before I was married.
How
Okay.
many girls did you date?
Now, please understand. I'm telling you, before I was married, I had 3 girlfriends.
Hmm.
Now, see, I'm using past tense because I'm talking about the past. And if you now look at it as my experience, then you will say, sir has had multiple girlfriends.
If you're talking about past, then had. If you're talking about your experience right now, then we will use present perfect.
Exactly. Are you guys getting this? So it's about the context. Most people fail to appreciate the context, the flow of the language. And I don't understand this with the Indians. Because when I say, शादी के पहले मेरी थी, obviously, right? थी, मेरी रही हैं. Experience? मेरी एक से ज्यादा गर्लफ्रेंड रही हैं. Experience? मेरी एक से ज्यादा गर्लफ्रेंड थी शादी के पहले. Past tense. So guys, I hope you understand that when you talk about the past time, you use the past tense. Here, how many books have you written? 4. They're all about places I've been to. Now, if somebody says, how many books did you write? Then why is the person using the past tense? Does the person have a reason? No, there is no reason to use the past. You use the past when you're talking about the past events. Once I went to the zoo. I saw a tiger or I've seen a tiger. Next line. Everybody. I'll give you multiple examples so that you guys become sure
I have
about.
seen a tiger.
I saw a tiger. Once I went to the zoo. Next line.
I saw the tiger there.
I saw the tiger.
So that I will
A girl abused me. So I have slapped her or I slapped her.
I slapped her.
Yes.
So I slapped her.
Okay. The girl abused me, so I slapped her. Okay. This happened 10 years ago. And now I'm talking about it and I'm saying, you know what? I have slapped a girl. This is an experience in my life. I have slapped a girl. I'm not describing the story to you. I'm not telling you the story. I'm not telling you the story. If I start
Talking about your experience.
Yes, Musharraf. In Hindi, it translates into मैंने लड़की को थप्पड़ मारा है. कुछ लोगों ने नहीं मारा है, but मैंने मारा है. Right? Experience. I have slapped a girl. Now, if you ask, sir, why, when, how? Arey yaar, I was on the train about 10 years ago, and there was this girl on the way, and by mistake, my luggage hit her, and she abused me with mother sister. I gave her a tight slap. See all the past tense because I'm describing a past story. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. More examples. More examples. I have stolen money from my mom's purse. Now, what is this? My experience.
Your experience.
I'm telling you, like this, my experience, sharing my experience. Now, if you want to know that event, when this happened, I will use the past tense. Yeah, when did you steal? Even if you don't ask, I keep going, okay? When I was about 15 years old, my mother asked me to, go and buy something. She asked me to take money from her purse. I took extra money and I didn't tell her. So see, I described the event to you in the past. So I used the past tense. So I stole some money from her purse. Got it? What does it mean? Now you go around and tell everybody, Vinay sir has stolen money from his mother's purse. So you are telling everybody my experiences. Okay, Vinay sir has stolen. Does it make sense? Does it, resonate with you? With your understanding of how you speak Hindi? हाँ, विनय सर पैसा चुराए हैं, पता है आपको? वो भी पैसा चुराए हैं अपनी माँ के पॉकेट पर्स से, वो भी चुराए हैं. Okay, so he has done it too. Everybody, sounds good? Are you still confused? Are you still confused about the experience? Of course, that experience happened in the past. Of course, that experience happened in the past. But I'm talking about it from a different perspective. I'm telling you, I have done it. I have done it. I have done it. Okay. So when you want to say, I have done it, you use the present perfect. Of course. I have the experience. I have done it. I have not done it. I have not done it. Negative, present perfect, negative. I have never tasted wine. I have never drunk wine. It was just after our 12th class exam result, some friends decided to have a party, and one friend's house was kind of empty because everybody from his family were all on holiday away, and the house was all to ourselves. So we decided to have a fun party there. We spent the whole night having a party. There were bottles of wine and beer and everything. They asked me to drink, but I said, look, I'll do everything, but I won't drink. I didn't drink the wine. See, I described the story. I didn't drink the wine. But here today, I told you, I have never drunk the wine. So do you understand the difference? The flow, I didn't drink the wine, appears in a description of a past event. Understand this. Because it is a past simple sentence, it appears in the description of a past event. And I haven't drunk wine is not past simple. It is the present perfect. It comes on its own. It comes on its own to talk about the experience. Past simple sentences appear in the middle of a text or a description of a past event. So I have never drunk wine. I have not drunk wine. This is a sentence on its own. I am not describing a past event when I'm saying this. But if I describe a past event, in the middle of the description, I might use, I didn't drink wine. I didn't drink the wine they offered me. Okay. They asked me to drink, but I didn't drink the wine. Make sense, guys? Past simple appears in the description of a past event. On its own, I'm writing two sentences, guys. I'm just giving you two sentences. I didn't drink the wine. I have never drunk wine. Both the sentences are correct. Of course, there's nothing wrong with them. But the question is, which one will you use where? So I didn't drink the wine will appear in the description of a past event. I'm telling you something happened, and then I will insert that line. I didn't drink the wine. And here I have never drunk the wine, or I have not drunk the wine, is a statement in the present, not talking about a past event, not describing a past event. I'm just telling you, I don't know the taste of wine because I have never tasted wine. I'm a good person. I have never drunk wine, whatever reason. Okay, there is some sort of connection with the present. Okay, I'm feeling nervous. I have never drunk wine. I hope you understand. Yes,
Yes,
Sam.
sir.
Yes, Sam, you're right. Yes, Sam, you're right. Can I give you a fun example? All right, fun example, guys. So this guy and the girl, let me use Khushi's role example. Khushi, after a couple of years, after wasting her parents' money and all those things, time and everything, finally she said, enough is enough. I don't want to handle this, this stress anymore. She says to her mommy, I'm ready to get married, mom. So mommy says, all right, beta, you're a pretty girl, so I'll easily find a boy for you. So they found a boy. Khushi is now sitting there at the mandap, okay? And the boy she's getting married to is very nervous. So Khushi says, why are you so nervous? Why don't you just control? What's going on? Why are you so nervous? Then he says, I have never gotten married before. I've never been married before. Okay, it's my first time. Okay, So yeah, you know, I thought Khushi left, but no, somebody else dropped.
I'm thinking I'm ready.
You're thinking you are?
I'm still ready for the marriage.
You think you're still you're ready even today. Oh, that's great to know. Just need to inform your parents then, okay? Need to inform your parents. Informing me won't help you. You know, I'm not the
They
boy
are
side.
not ready.
I'm not from the boy side, okay? So informing me won't help you. Inform your parents. Okay, guys, I hope you understand the connection with the present and past, description of the past. Let's see. Let's see. So both the sentences are correct. Here, which one do you need? Because you are interviewing this person. So what will you ask? Yeah, you'll say, how many books have you written?
Have you written?
Okay, you are interviewing Aishwarya Rai. So what will you ask? How many films have you worked in? Right, Aishwarya? Right? Have you starred in? Have you starred in? Yeah. Number 5. How long have you been married to John Luck? How long have you been married to John Luck? Nearly 40 years. Number 4.
Present perfect basically in interview like this. Interview or external experience.
Present perfect? This is this number 5 is a very different case. It is not about experience. Remember, number 5 is a unique case of the present perfect only in English. It doesn't have its equivalent in Hindi or in another language. This getting married happened, okay, and still married past. Something started in the past has continued to the present. This is not about experience. Number 5 is not about experience. How long have you been married is not about experience. It's about how much time has it been, right? Since something started. So this sentence tells you that she got married 40 years ago. This sentence tells you she got married 40 years ago. Can we move on to number 4? So, number 4. Complete the short answers about Sabina and John Luck. Has she been to China? Yes,
Yes, he has a bike ride along Great Wall
yes,
of
she
China.
has. Yes, she has. That's all. Yes, she has. Short answers, guys. Yes, she has. Has she ever been to Brazil? Look, experience.
No, she
No, she
hasn't.
haven't.
She hasn't. Because she hasn't. No, Kushi, she hasn't. Not she haven't. She hasn't. But she's
Yes,
hoping to go soon. But she's hoping to go soon. Number 3. Has she been married more than once? Has she been married more than once?
No, she hasn't.
Anybody here has been married more than once? Other than me? Other than me?
No.
No? Secretly, anybody? Okay. I have been married 4 times. And this is my last.
with the same guy.
No. There were 3 other wives, earlier. But she's my final wife. Those marriages didn't last long, just a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. Number 4. Have she and John Luck visited their son recently?
Yes, they
Yes, they have.
They went to Paris last month. Why did we choose went to? Because we are adding this last month. We are telling the time. They went to Paris last month. There is a flow. In the elementary course, we help you. We give you an exercise where you practice these things. Okay, maybe I'll share that exercise with you guys so that you just do that and feel more confident. Has she had a good life? Now this
Yes.
sentence, tell me, what is it about? Has she had a good life? See, a lot of people will not understand this sentence. Okay,
Is
they
enjoying her
just
life,
have a good
her
life.
work.
Okay, right now, if you guys are talking about your current situation, you will say, I have a good life. Do you have a good life? Yes, I have a very good life. Okay, like that. But the question is, has she had a good life? We are including the past as Rosanna wrote in the text. Was, and is. Understand, Rosanna? So, has she had a good life? It means in the past she had a good life and still has a good life. So, has she had a good life? Yes,
She
she
has.
has.
Yes, she
It's been a
has.
really exciting life. So how do you want to ask me? There are two questions, guys. One question you can ask me, do you enjoy teaching? Do you enjoy teaching? You can ask me. Now, this question focuses on the present and you ask, do you enjoy teaching? In Hindi, पढ़ाने में आपको
पढ़ाने में
मन
मजा आता
लगता है? मन लगता है? Enjoy teaching. Got it? And there is another question which takes into account my past experience and now. And how will you ask this in Hindi?
had
In Hindi?
you enjoyed
No, I don't want English. I want Hindi first. How do you ask that question? Which encompasses my past and the present, both in Hindi. See?
पढ़ाने में मजा आता है
Think about it. Can you be a little more, maybe, what can I say, imaginative and try and think of something in Hindi which can kind of takes into account my past as well?
we can count time जब से पढ़ा रहे हो तब से like
Uh-huh.
can we add time in that
No, I'm not saying that. You can simply say anybody. Why only Khushi? Other people. अंकित को देखो कितना relax बैठा है कि मेरा से तो मतलब ही नहीं है. You know, he's already given up. मेरे से थोड़ा पूछा नहीं जाएगा. अंकित, what do you think? Hindi is your mother tongue too, okay? If somebody was from Bengal or Gujarat, I would kind of give them a little bit of leniency. Okay. So
we
how do
can
you
say two time
go ahead?
पढ़ाते हुए मजा आता है या फिर जब से पढ़ा रहे हो तब से एंजॉय कर रहे हो
Sir, I did not get because my network was not good. Could you please repeat
Repeat what?
your question?
सर पढ़ाने में मजा आ रहा है
Yasmin ma'am, I kind of accept that better than what they have said so far, but still not there yet, you know, because पढ़ाने में मजा आ रहा है might be about this particular class. No?
yes sir.
पढ़ाने में मजा आ रहा है दोस्तों, तो maybe about this class, right? But I'm asking you to incorporate my past and encompass my past and the present experience. Then
पढ़ाने में मजा आता है फिर से
ये तो अभी की बात हो जाती है खुशी. पढ़ाने में मजा आता है. Do you enjoy teaching? आपने present perfect have you enjoyed teaching?
आ रहा है
यही बोलने वाले थे ना आप लोग. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में हैव यू एंजॉयड टीचिंग, बट उसकी जगह है क्या दिमाग में? वेयर इज योर हिंदी? हैव यू एंजॉयड टीचिंग इज फाइन, बट वेयर इज योर हिंदी? व्हाट? इट डजंट हैव अ बेस. यू आर जस्ट रिपीटिंग हैव यू एंजॉयड टीचिंग. व्हाट डज इट मीन? हिंदी में कैसे
Okay, I want to try.
यस गो अहेड.
और इतने साल से पढ़ा रहे, कैसा लग रहा है पढ़ा के? मतलब
पढ़ाने में मजा आता है
Simran,
हाँ, पढ़ाने में
you're
कैसे?
very nice. You did a good job. Now, Zafri, there was nothing special about that. Simran, you are using your common sense, and yeah, so I will accept that definitely. Okay. So try and look, guys. It's not that I'm sitting here with an answer. I know this sentence doesn't exist. So I'm asked because in Hindi we don't have an equivalent for this. Okay. So what do we say? Think. How do we ask this question? If you want to say, तो और बताइए कैसा रहा है पढ़ाना आपके लिए अब तक? कैसा रहा बताइए. हाँ, तो बताइए कैसा रहा है अब तक आपका पढ़ाने का एक्सपीरियंस? कैसा रहा आपका पढ़ाने का ये हाँ. डोंट यू आस्क दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन गाइस? डोंट यू हैव इंक्लूडेड माय पास्ट एंड प्रेजेंट बोथ? हाँ, कैसा रहा आपका पढ़ाने का सफर? मजा आया? हाँ, राइट. तो दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड हैव सेड. Because again, I told you this sentence equivalent doesn't exist in Hindi for this use. Something started in the past has continued to the present. इसका कोई हिंदी होता नहीं है. ये present simple बोलना है आपको. Okay? तो
यस सर, इसको हिंदी तो सही में नहीं है. जैसे हम पूछते हैं ना कभी किसी को हाउ हैव यू बीन,
हाँ,
और एक होता है हाउ आर यू.
yes, Yasmin ma'am. What is the difference? How are you? Focuses on the present. How have you been? Past and now. How have you been? So Hindi doesn't change for this particular use. Remember, Hindi remains the same. कैसे हैं? कैसे हैं? और कैसा चल रहा है पीछे से सब कुछ अब तक, है ना? That's how have you been. Guys, don't build buildings without a good foundation. Okay, you were ready to quickly translate and respond in English, but you didn't think how you would say that in Hindi. So be more genuine, be more, I will say, honest, sincere with your learning, so that you don't want to just give the right answer, get the compliment from the teacher and move on. No, you want to develop a good, deep understanding. Whether it means grinding for half an hour, go for it, no problems. Whether it means being ridiculed a few times, it's okay. I mean, I don't ridicule people for making mistakes, but sometimes we can laugh about mistakes, right? It's not ridiculing anybody. I'm just saying, even if you have to pay that price, you should be okay. Has she had a good life? I hope you understand now. We are not talking about her life today. Sabaji has been without her children. You know, she has children. Her children live in Chhapra, Patna. Her husband lives in Patna. She lives in Chhapra alone. And she's craving, you know, she's dying to go to Patna to be with her family. Okay? Can we not say she has had a tough life? She has had a hard life? Can we not say that? She has had, guys?
Yes.
She has had a difficult life?
Yes, sir.
So just look, you will never be able to convince those idiots who only learn Hindi English that your English is good, because they will always try to ask you questions like, so iska Hindi kya hua? Okay, ignore them. You are trying to develop a sense for English, not for the people who live in your hometown and do not know English, for those people who speak English, so that you can communicate with them effortlessly and in a way that they understand you exactly what you mean. Okay. I told you her situation, that this is her situation. For a long time, for many years, she is away. She has been away. She has been away from her children. She's a mother. It's not a nice experience for a mother to be away from her children, her husband, right? So she is dying to be together with her family. So we can say she's had, okay, listen to this. Yes, she has a job. She's self-dependent financially, but she has paid a price for this. But she has paid a price for this. See, I'm using the present perfect. She has paid a price for this. What is the price? Staying away from her family. If she didn't have a job, she could just go and live with her children in Patna, right? But because of her job, she had to live in Chhapra. So yeah. Sabaji, I hope I did not misrepresent any of your life facts or life story.
No, sir.
Have not
That's
misrepresented.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now, sometimes unintentionally something can go wrong. Just wanted to clarify, you know. Okay. Fine. Let me give you, Rosanna, can I just mention a little bit about your son so that they can understand this a little better using your son's example here? Not going into the full details, just a little bit.
Can you repeat?
I'm saying, can I use your son's experience in the class a little bit, talking about his life a little bit here? Are you all right with that if I talk about it? Okay, fine. Thank you. So guys, Rosanna's youngest son, you know, was in a relationship. He spent money, bought a house. Okay, he kind of contributed 80% of the money to buy the house with his girlfriend. Okay, and the situation right now is the girl is living in that house. He is not. They have broken up. They have broken up. Abhi main ye bol raha hu, they have broken up as news for you. Okay. Please understand. I could have said they broke up, but that would be the description of what happened next. But I am saying they have broken up. It's also correct. I'm giving you this news. The current situation is they're broken up. The girl is living there. Her son is not. We can say he has had a bad experience in love. He has had a bad experience in love. He has had present perfect, right? He has had a bad experience in love. Can we say that or not in this situation here? Present simple will not express this feeling. He has a bad experience in love. It will not express that idea. We'll have to say he has had. Okay. Now, ever since Rosanna heard about it, she's sad because she doesn't want her son to be lonely. So she has been worried. She has been worried about her son. See, I'm not saying she's just worried. I'm saying she's been worried about her son now. Using the past and now, okay? She's been worried. So this is how we talk. I'm pretty sure you guys will eventually figure it out, understand, and start using it, because I'm doing my best. I'm trying, I'm going very slow, very patiently. I'm talking about the same thing over and over again. All I want from you is don't go absent. And if you do, please watch the recordings so that, it's going to be very hard for you if you miss the classes and become irregular. It will be difficult. I know sometimes you just sit there, listen, but how much you understand is the question, right? I'm trying this to ensure that everybody understands the present perfect and the past simple very well, without a doubt. Both the sentences exist. They are used in different situations. Past simple, as the name suggests, is used to describe a past event. The present perfect, the present perfect, as the name suggests, is not used to describe the past event because it is the present perfect. It is used to talk about experiences, something related to the present. As the name says, present perfect. So it has to have a connection with the present. It is not about a past event, describing a past event. Okay. Let's move on. Ravi, Zafri, Musharraf, you guys are off camera. I don't know why. I don't like it.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good for you.
Because of data, sir.
Where were we? Here. Okay. See, never, already, just, yet. Now, this use is very common every day. Completion of the task and experiences. Completion of the task and experiences. Let's see which of these 5 sentences is about experiences and which of them are about completing a task. There is a good film on at the cinema. Would you like to see it? That's a nice idea, but I've seen it.
But I have already seen it.
Already seen it.
Task has been completed, watching, so or maybe I have, basically this, that I don't need to do it anymore because I've already done it. I've already seen it. I've already seen it.
Seen
Beta, go and do your homework. Beta, go and do your homework. Ma, I've already done my homework. Right? Beta, go brush your teeth. Ma, I've already brushed my teeth. So this response surprises the listener because was not expecting this. That's why the mother says, go brush your teeth, because she's thinking you haven't brushed your teeth yet. So you surprise her when you say, Mom, I've already brushed my teeth. I'm waiting for breakfast. Okay. You look awful. What's the matter? You look awful. What's the matter? I've had the most
terrible news.
Just had the most terrible news. Okay, I'm gonna give you more examples. Did somebody say something? Did I miss it? What was that? Something for me or something? What, Sam? Who?
Sorry, sir. It's not for you.
Okay. Fine, no problems. So I wake up in the afternoon and open the door when I hear a knock. The person says, your eyes are swollen. I've just woken up. I've just woken up. Okay, fine. In the morning, I feel a little disoriented, disoriented, not able to understand what's going on around, like disoriented. So you look disoriented. Yeah, I haven't slept well. I haven't slept well. So there is a connection with the present. Okay. You look awful. What's the matter? I've just had the most terrible news. Okay. Hmm. Why is your shirt a little wet? I've just had a bath. I've just had a bath. Okay, I've just had a bath. Or your hair, by the way. Why is your hair wet? Why is your hair wet? I've just had the bath. I've just had a bath. I've just had a bath. Hmm. Number 3. Where is my white t-shirt?
I haven't watched it yet. Sorry.
Sorry. Haven't washed it yet. Sorry. Hmm. Who's asking? The wife or the husband? For a change, the wife is asking, okay, guys? And the husband is replying. Where is my white t-shirt? The wife asks. The husband says, I haven't washed it yet. Sorry. Okay. At least यहाँ तो दिल बहला लें कैसा ही हो. Okay. In the class. Yeah. Istanbul is just amazing, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. I have never been there.
I have never been
I
there.
don't know.
Never been there. Istanbul is just amazing, isn't it? I don't know. I've never been there. Number 5. Don't forget to phone Tony about Saturday. Don't forget to phone Tony about Saturday. I've spoken.
I have
I
already
have already
spoken
spoken to him.
to
He
him.
knows
He knows
all
all
about it.
about it.
No, don't forget to phone Tony about Saturday. I've spoken to him. I've already spoken to him. I've already, he knows all about it. So these are not just 5 sentences. These are 5 situations. And you have multiple situations, similar situations in life. So just think how you can write similar conversations. Please, guys, if you want, practice, make similar conversations, 2-line conversations. A says something, B says something. Okay.
Can I say he already knows all about it?
You can, nothing wrong. Okay, he already knows about it. Okay. Yeah.
Because I wrote he already knows all.
That's
That's
fine.
why
I've already spoken to him because the person is saying, don't forget to phone Tony. I've already spoken to him. I have already spoken in this situation, ma'am. Please understand, because A is trying to remind you. He's reminding you, don't forget to phone Tony about Saturday party. So what will you say? How will you surprise? I've already spoken to him. Just like your mother said, go brush your teeth. What do you say? I've already brushed my teeth. In some situation, you can say, I've already had breakfast too. Okay. That's okay. Not a big deal. So yeah. Now, for, since, and ago. I have known Justin. We were at school together. Now, this sentence, I've known Justin, cannot have a special Hindi. We have to stay with the present simple. Because it is an action started in the past, has continued to the present. I've known Justin since we were at school together. हम जस्टिन को तब से जानते हैं जब से हम दोनों स्कूल में थे साथ में. हाँ, तब से जानते हैं. Present simple Hindi. But in English, I have known Justin since we were at school together. 2. We met 20 years ago. Where have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been? See?
I haven't seen you for ages.
I haven't seen you for ages. 4. I haven't played tennis for a while. And here, for a while means for quite some time. Okay? I haven't played tennis for a while. I've been on a diet since March. I've been on a diet since March. I've been on a diet since March. 6. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a sad princess. Yes, princesses are sad, and then a boy walks into their life and they become happy. Again, this is called brainwashing, okay? Girls, start being sad that you are alone. Wait for that Prince Charming to come, on a white horse. And, he will take you to his kingdom, his palace, and you will have no worries. You will just have beautiful children and so many maids to do the housework. You, Kushi.
It's a trap, sir.
Why don't you text him? Once upon a time, girls get stuck. Girls get stuck on some guys. Girls get stuck on some guys. Yeah. Just like boys get stuck. And you are messaging, everybody can read the chat. Okay. So don't think only I can. Not Cinderella type. Okay, fine. Good. So why don't you take a horse and go and pick that prince up, not a Cinderella type. Number one. I've been a student of English. I've been a student of English
For 3 years.
For 3 years.
for 3 years. Two. How long?
Have you known Peter?
Have you
How long have you
known?
known Peter? Three. The last time I had a holiday was
A year ago.
a year
A
ago.
year ago.
I lived with my parents.
Until I was 16.
Yes, this is important. Number four. I lived with my parents until I was 16. And when I was 16, I stopped living with them, right? Yeah. If you change this into I have lived, then suddenly the option changes. I have lived with my parents since I was a child. This is my sentence, okay? I have lived with my parents, my mom, since I was a child. Yeah. Never lived away from her, except for a couple of months. Number five. I've lived with my parents all my life.
All my life.
All my life. I've lived with my parents all my life. Exactly. All my life. I lived with my parents all my life. I haven't had anything to eat.
Since breakfast.
Okay. And it's 8 o'clock at night, guys. Wow. Good stamina to stay hungry. I can't. I haven't had anything to eat since breakfast. Make similar sentences, okay? If you really understand the situation, the context, think of a similar context, some other words, and make similar conversations. This is my homework for you for tomorrow. And now, the main book.
सर भ्रामक कहानी का इंग्लिश क्या होगा सर?
What कहानी?
जैसे कि आप बोले घोड़ा पर आएगा ये तो भ्रामक कहानी है तो इसको इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे?
What कहानी है?
Fantasy.
भ्रामक?
Fantasy.
No, no.
रियल कहानी नहीं
Using
है
the
सर.
wrong word. First of all, my Hindi is pretty good. भ्रामक कहानी? भ्रामक? भ्रम फैलाने वाला? भ्रामक. Okay? भ्रम फैलाने वाला. भ्रामक. Okay.
रियल वैसा होता नहीं है सर इसलिए बोले.
So we call it it's just a romantic story. It's just a romantic story.
No, sir, fantasy story.
Yeah, fantasy is well romantic. Let's understand this. A romantic idea, a romantic story is something not real, not practical. Okay, understand? I know what you're saying. Okay, let's discuss the word fantasy and romantic. Okay, it's just a romantic idea, not a story. Replace the word story. It's just a romantic idea that a prince will come and take you on his white horse. It's just a romantic idea like this. Okay. Now, it doesn't happen. It's not real. Got it?
Yes.
It's only in the girl's fantasy, okay? But then, I would stay with this. It's just a romantic idea, okay? It's just a romantic idea. Romantic idea, sometimes people ask, are you a romantic person or practical person? What does that mean?
Do you have so many romantic dreams?
Let me tell you, romantic word refers to different things. And we have a woman sitting here from the country of Rome, no, from Rome, not from Rome actually, but Roman, the word Roman, where did it start? Romantic, it's all from Italy, okay? And romantic now has multiple meanings. One, love relationship, romantic, okay? A romantic film about a boy and girl. Romantic also means not practical. That is one meaning of romantic. Let's go to the dictionary.
Idea.
Relating to love or a close loving relationship. Okay. Exciting and mysterious, having a strong effect on your emotion. Not practical, C2 level. Now, this meaning is less common. Okay. Sometimes disapproving. Like I said, just a romantic idea. Did I say that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Not practical and having a lot of ideas that are not related to real life. Not
Real
related
life.
to life. She has a romantic idea of what it's like to be a struggling young artist. Okay, a lot of girls have a romantic idea of what marriage should be like, or how they will meet their, future husband. They have a romantic idea of how they will meet their future husband. And I can use they have a romantic idea that their Prince Charming will come on a white horse and pick them up, take them away from all their tensions, all their worries, into their, splendid palace, and there they will have become mother of beautiful children. I'm telling you, this is one of those fantasies of the girls, silly girls again. Okay, romantic girls.
Sir, I have a question.
Question, not question. Question.
Quest.
It starts with the word quest. Question comes from the noun quest. Do you know this? Quest. Okay. Quest. When in the quest of something means in the search of something. The question is looking for an answer. It means the person is in search for something. So the root word here is quest. Quest, question. Go ahead.
Sir, I dare you means
Huh?
I dare you.
I dare you. Okay. Simran is smiling, and some other people might be smiling because this line is often used in a certain way to make people do certain things. Sam.
How dare you?
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Order a big Domino's pizza on my address. I dare you. Okay. All right. So when you dare somebody like this, I dare you, you're kind of challenging them to do something. Okay.
Okay.
I dare you. This is, I think everybody plays truth and dare, and there people use this. I dare you to do this. I dare you to do that. Okay.
One more question.
Question.
Question, sir.
Quest.
Question.
Yes.
Iced me out means
I am a very timid person, Khushi, not gonna accept your challenge. Okay. She's daring me to send 10,000 in her account.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rukaiya, why?
Sir, I am feeling sleepy.
Rukaiya, this is such a bad
No,
comment.
sir. And I am also tired.
Okay, Rukaiya, fine. Do watch the recording for last half an hour, okay?
Yeah, of course I will.
Yeah, bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, sir.
Yes, Sam.
iced me out.
Ask somebody out.
Asked.
No, sir. Iced. ICED.
Huh?
Iced. Yes,
He
sir.
iced me out. This is a phrasal verb I haven't heard before, but I have a guess maybe. If somebody ices you out, perhaps that person, doesn't acknowledge you, gives you a cold reply or something. Ice somebody out. Ice somebody out. This is something I haven't heard before. Okay. Huh? I have written it correctly. Ice out. Okay. Where did you find this? If you could give me some context, I can maybe help you better. No. Ice out? No. Even dictionary doesn't say much about it. I'm trying to find the meaning on, here. I haven't heard before. Please tell me. Where did you find this word? This expression?
I read it in a comic.
Okay. Do you have the sentence? Do you have the context? Maybe it will help me.
I don't remember, sir. I searched it and I sent you. Then I'll send you. I'll send.
No.
Send.
Am I writing it the right way? Spelling it the right way? ICE?
Ice has D.
Oh, that is past tense. So of course you don't have to search the past tense, right? He iced me out. He iced me
Out.
Okay, I have never heard this before.
Okay, sir. I'll search and I will send you later.
No. I mean, I'm making a guess. Kabhi, no, there are what we call them slangy terms, slangy expressions. Okay, slang expressions. So slang expressions, kabhi अंदाजा लगा लेते हैं थोड़ा बहुत. So because ice has this feel, ice cold. So maybe if somebody ices you out, maybe that person is kind of ignoring you. Okay. That is what I'm getting. Okay. But again, इसको कहते हैं language का sense होना बेटा. ठीक है. इसके लिए जरूरी नहीं कि आपको हर word आपको पता ही रहता है. But you can figure it out to a certain extent. So this phrase is definitely not a traditional English phrase. Maybe it has come into use recently. And so we need to know more about the context.
Sir, you got it. It's a mean ignore it.
देखो मैंने वही तो कहा ignore me, right? क्योंकि after our argument he asked me out and stopped talking to me. Yeah, exactly. Where did you find this? Okay, after our argument he asked me out and stopped talking to me. Yeah, exactly. He iced me out with a diamond necklace. This is something I wouldn't have guessed. In a more positive context, you could mean that someone gifted you a flashy diamond-studded jewelry. For my birthday, he iced me out with a diamond necklace. Okay, don't know. Okay, not very common expression. Okay, in English there are millions of words. Okay, 6.5 million. You don't need to know them all. 20,000-30,000 words and phrases, and you can communicate in English all over the world with all the people. Okay. The man with the biggest vocabulary, active vocabulary, was Abraham Lincoln with 1 lakh words. How many?
1 lakh.
1 lakh. Man with the biggest active vocabulary. He is given the credit to be the man with the biggest active vocabulary. And how many words did you know, guys? 1 lakh. How many words are there in English? 6.5 million. Do you need to know them all? You don't. Okay. If you know 25,000, 30,000 words, you can communicate like at C2 level, okay? With all the people all over the world on any topic, anyway. So, yep, that's fine. Moving on.
Firuda Hoffman. Geologist.
He iced me out. He iced me out. Kind of ignored me. So where do we go? Okay.
Main books.
Yeah. All right. So Freda Hoffman, digging up the past. Some girls love this. Some girls love digging up the past of the people they meet. Right? And some guys love doing the same. Are you one of those, Simran? You like digging up the past of the people you meet, or you wait for them to open up to you and tell you everything? Or you feel curious and you try from your side? What do you do?
If they give me positive response, then I try to ask about them, and they automatically gave me their full life story.
Oh, so how many biographies do you have in your head?
If I talk about right now, I have like I am remembering I am remembering that one girl. I have met her in a wedding, and she told me about her boyfriend and how she met up and things stuff like that. I didn't even ask her about that, but she told me.
Okay. So you're talking about a girl who told you about her life, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Digging up the past has slightly different context and connotation, guys. Okay. When you dig up somebody's past, then you try to find out the uncomfortable things about their life, controversial things about their life, okay? Digging up the past. Like, a lot of men, when they get married they get married and they kind of start doubting that their wife is not that kind, like he's not the first man in her life, if he starts having this feeling, then he starts digging up her past, sometimes without her knowledge. He starts meeting the people she knew before and stuff like that. Absolutely unacceptable behavior, but insecurity can make you do crazy things. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, dig up the past means that. Okay. So if your father brings a relationship offer, from somebody to you, like you have to get married, not relationship, marriage offer, I should say, sounded odd actually, then will you accept it, or first you will do some digging of their past before you say yes? Dig up the past. Dig up the past. By the way, dig literally means to make a hole. Dig. Okay, dig. Everybody knows dig, right? dig. So yeah, when you have to plant something, you have to first dig the ground, then you plant. Okay, dig. So in Hindi we have the word dig. Okay, and dig up the past. Okay. Kalpana, want to say something? Dig up. Everybody has gone quiet.
Sir, we can use here delve into.
We can use what, Yasmin ma'am?
Delve into.
What, ma'am?
She said dig into.
Oh, Simran, did you understand what she said?
I guess she said can't be used like dig into.
Dig into.
Dig up. Dig up.
Delve into, sir.
The V2, Doug.
Delve into.
Delve. Okay.
Delve into.
Okay, delve. No, ma'am. Delve into has a totally different feeling. If you delve into a matter or this topic, then you go deep into it. Okay, you go deep into it. It has a totally different connotation. It has a totally different connotation. It has an academic connotation mainly. Okay, delve into. We will delve into this topic later. Let's first deal with this. Okay, so delve into is different. Dig up is totally different. Totally different. There is no connection at all. If you understand dig up, you will not even think of delve into. Okay, if you delve into a matter, a topic, you try to understand it deeply. You try and go into the depth of the matter. But no. Okay. So yeah, connotation is very different. Okay, like I said, connotation. Okay. So
Sir, can you spell the delve up? What
the
was
word,
that?
the phrase she said, delve.
Yeah.
D-E-L-V-E, delve.
D-E?
L, V for Vinay, E.
L-V-E-E.
Okay, delve.
D-E-L-V-E. Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't heard it before.
Uh-huh.
Delve,
Okay.
delve into. Okay.
Okay.
That's a new word.
We can talk about a writer. He delves into human mind so deeply that very few people go that far. Okay, like this. Okay. Now this is about going deep. Okay, delve it. Okay, moving on. Look, if you are talking about words and phrases which are in use, most probably, because I have given 20 years of my life, okay? So most probably I'll be familiar with them. But if you bring up words which are kept on a rack in English somewhere, not to be used, then I will not, because I always wanted to be practical about my English, That's why I didn't do my, PhD and stuff, net and all, because you have to study Shakespeare and, when and what. These things have no practical relevance to my mind, There's no practical relevance to knowing English literature. For majority of the students who do English literature, all it helps with is to ensure you get a job in a school or in a college. That's it. But what is the practical, relevance? I don't see it. So that was my attitude even when I was learning English. I didn't want to learn a word or phrase just because it was very, very unique or rare. I wanted to learn things which are more common so that I could use them. More people could understand me. I've always had a very logical and reasonable attitude towards learning. And that's the reason I made more progress than many people who were with me, Okay, so digging up the past. Look at the photos of the archaeologist. Look at the photos of the archaeologist. There you go. Where is she? Where is she, the lady? Huh? Yeah, yeah,
She was at the corner of the page, I guess.
yeah. Got it. Got it. Archaeology is the subject, and the person who is an expert on the subject is called an archaeologist. Okay, archaeology. What subject is it? Studying, history through bones and ruins, that you find when you dig, like archaeologists find out sites which tell you about our history, like Harappa, an archaeologist, found out about Harappa and all. Okay, so look at the photos of the archaeologist Freda Hoffman and read the introduction. What's her nationality? Which countries has she been to? Experience. Arish, if you're here, which countries has she been to? Not has she gone to. If she has gone to somewhere, she's not here. She's been to. What are her passions? Everybody, go through this introduction here. Yasmin, ma'am, have I added you to this group, the pre-intermediate group?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? You're not there yet? Have I added you
No,
yet?
sir, I haven't been there yet.
You haven't been
Haven't.
here. Oh, you haven't been added.
Done.
What am I trying to do here? Oh, add her. Yes. I picked up my phone, got a message, got distracted, and forgot why I picked up the phone in the first place. Okay. So, what's her nationality, people?
German. She is
Germany.
German.
She's German. Okay. All right. And which countries has she been to?
Germany.
She's
She's
been to
been
South
to
Africa,
South Africa.
China,
She's been to Kenya,
Algeria, Kenya, Egypt.
China, Egypt, Algeria. She's been to many countries, guys. Can you see these photos? So you know from these photos that she's been to these countries. And what are her passions?
Her passion is
To know about ancient history.
ancient history,
Ancient history. What history?
Not
Not modern history. Not modern history, right? Modern history like 1,000 years, 500 years, 400 years ago. She's not interested in that. She's interested in ancient history. She wants to find out who built the pyramids. Okay, that's her real motto, her motive. Real purpose in life. She wants to know who built the pyramids and why. I have my own theory of the pyramids, guys. Do you want to hear? I think there was a prince and he was really, really scared of his father. And his father wanted him to live life of a celibate, but he was very interested in women. So he knew there was no place he could hide with his girlfriends. So he built the pyramids, went inside, nobody saw. Okay, there was no way to go in. So I think it was a prince who built it, for his romantic escapades. For his romantic escapades. Okay. I could have used another word instead of romantic, but I thought it was a class, so leave it there. Romantic escapades. Okay. How many of you think it is exactly the story, right? Do you really buy my story, guys? I think
Not at all.
it's a good story to believe. It makes you feel like, okay, what you are doing is not bad. Somebody has done it much worse, okay? So if you're hiding yourself somewhere, it's okay. Now read the interview with Freda and write what time is it? Do we have time left? Yes, 6 minutes. Guys, so you'll do this as your homework because I was thinking what your homework should be. This is your homework. You are gonna put these questions, in the interview here. Okay, read the interview, try and understand everything, try and make sense of the present perfect, the past simple, everything that I've explained. Try and look for the confirmation of the ideas I have shared with you about the present perfect and past simple. If you could find some sentences which say, oh yes, this is what sir said. Oh yes, this is what sir said about the past simple. If you could do this with this exercise, you know what I mean? I want you to put these questions here and try and analyze what I've taught. Can you see those things here? Can you find examples of the rules I've been explaining plus 3-4 days? Okay. So this is what I want you to do. Guys, put these questions here. And now that we have a few minutes left, why not listen to a nice song maybe? It's been, yeah, sure. And for next 3-4 minutes, let's listen to a nice song. And because we are studying the present perfect, so let me think of a song which could be a good song for the present perfect. Present perfect. Oh yes, there was a song, nice song. Can I recall what the lyric was? Just a second, people. It's a lovely song. I have a song in my head. Can I get the lyrics out on the keyboard? What was that? Well, it's a very, very nice song to play for this unit, the present perfect. I could recall it. It's a band of some boys, okay? 3-4 boys sing together, I think. And the band has one word name. It's an old, not a new band, it was like maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago. It's not a new band. I won't let you go this time, something like that. I won't let you go this time. Lyrics, song, पता चलेगा भाई. In my life, something like that. Again, ये सारे ऐसे ना that these words. I'm sorry, it's really silly that I don't remember the lyrics. One love, one love. Okay, wait. One love. I think this is the song. Yeah, I think it is one now. Sometimes some pieces of information stay, there, inactive. Mm. Hmm. Sorry, guys, can't recall it. So sad. I couldn't recall it. Maybe another time, okay? Arish wants to listen to 1,000 years. Yeah, well, I can play that. That's a good song too. Yes, guys. Thank you, Arish. 1,000 years. It's a good song for today as well. Okay. Wait, wait, wait. Loved you for 1,000 years. Loved you for 1,000 years, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. I loved you for the 1,000 years.
Yeah.
For 1,000 years.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Loved you for 1,000 years because a
That's an
thousand.
emotional song, sir.
And
Hmm.
guys, we'll see some present perfect sentences here, okay? Please, and try and understand the relation of the structure, the situation. Okay. Christina Perry. I found that song as well, suddenly.
How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand up, all of my doubt suddenly goes away. Somehow,
One step closer. I have tried everything, waiting. Don't be afraid. I love you for 1,000 years. For 1,000. Stand still. You did not say I will be brave. I will not
standing in front of me.
Everybody has come to this. I have died everything waiting.
Darling, don't be afraid of you for the thousand. Time is gone to me.
I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'm a 100,000.
stay waiting for you. Don't be afraid. I love you forever. I love you forever.
I believe that all
Time is broken to me.
I have died every day waiting for you. See the present perfect idea. Not today. I have died every day waiting for you. Okay. Now, guys, I found my song. I'll play it tomorrow. Okay. The song I wanted to play. That's a good song as well for the present perfect. Tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. Enjoy your doing your homework.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Bye, sir. Good
Good night.
night. Good night, everybody.